Hello and welcome to YouTube. This is a first. Welcome along. It's a brand new channel on a brand new day. Broadcasting to you live on something which is going to be, well, I have to say for me, quite a momentous moment. My name is Chris and I'm starting this brand new channel to bring something to YouTube that we have never ever seen before. There are many streamers that go to different live places around the world, and this is a brand new thing which we're going to bring you here. For the next hour, what you're about to see is a test. Now, what you're actually looking at here is live weeds growing in my front garden, okay? And I know that's crazy and stupid and nobody does live weeds growing. And ultimately for the channel, we're taking you to exciting places all around the UK and abroad. But everyone's got to start somewhere. And this is our 1 hour test broadcast today of weeds growing live. But it's going to be more than just weeds growing live. Going to bring you lots and lots of exciting things. Now, especially for those of you who are joining us on YouTube. Now, I know lots of people watch these things afterwards. So for those of you who are joining us and watching this afterwards, welcome along, look around the channel, and we'll take it from there. But for the moment, here we are, we're live. Now, I'm broadcasting to you from the southwest of the UK, in the county of Devon. I'm going to prove to you this, you're not looking at a photograph, because I'm going to move the camera. Okay, there you go. And prove to you there that it is coming to you live. So I'm not alone. Let me do the introductions to you. My name is Chris. I'm the kind of guy behind this, and I am joined by my good friend Howard, who is with me this morning here in the UK, as it's 10 o'clock summertime here in the UK. Good morning, Howard.
Well, a very good morning to you, Chris. This is rather exciting, isn't it? You mentioned we've never done anything like this before.
We never have.
And I am really excited about this, even though we are looking at weeds, or a weed.
Well, I don't know, is that a weed or is that a bunch of weeds?
Well, I don't know. But the thing that's worrying me slightly at the moment is we need to give it a name. So maybe we can.
Maybe our viewers could come up with a name.
A name would be ideal, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
because you can't just call it a weed or whatever, can you? You've got to give it a name.
I think you're absolutely right. That is insulting on that weed. That weed is probably sitting there now,
thinking, I want a name, please.
Sorry, my camera work is rubbish, isn't it?
I say nothing, of course.
There you go. That's better. So I think we should name the weed. Now, the chances are, when you're watching this would have happened, and you're watching it kind of like in the archive section here on YouTube. So you can still comment, and I'm going to keep an eye on the comments here. So do, by all means, comment on the weed. We need a name. I think that's the next. Would you like to chuck a name in the hat?
I haven't thought of one yet, but give me time. Give me 3 days or so, and I'll come up with one.
Well, can I give you an hour?
You can give me. Yeah, I'll see what. This is my homework. For an hour.
For the next hour.
I come up with a name for the weed.
Can you
weeds.
Name this weed that you're looking at here now on YouTube? See, some people say that grass growing is a boring thing. Some people say that watching paint dry is a boring thing.
And they do.
But I think watching weeds growing is very exciting.
Yes, it is.
Look, okay, let me actually tell you, hello, you lovely listeners. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, good morning, listeners.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whatever time of day it is with you. We wish you all the very best. Best of health, wherever you may be. Look, Click Here Live is all about going to places, no matter where they be. Now, I've noticed there are an amazing number of streamers, video streamers, all over the world, bringing aviation and things like that. And I like it. Do you like aviation too, don't you?
Oh, I do. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I thought, wouldn't it be really cool if we did aviation, but we did lots of other things as well?
I think that's a good idea, because you don't just want to stick to one thing, do you?
So we could also do with your suggestions on where we could go
That's a very good idea.
Now, bear in mind, this is an open chat forum here, so please bear in mind, although this is a kind of adult channel, little people could be watching as well. So I think we should be very respectful of little people that could be on the chat. So please only say nice things on the chats. Please don't say negative things, because no one wants to see that, do they?
No, we'll cry.
I'll cry. You will both cry.
I'll probably cry as well.
Two grown men crying.
Yes, I know.
Dear viewer, that is not what you want. I'm going to love to let you into something else as well. That the very second we started broadcasting, my next door neighbour pulled up, and I'm going to tell you something, and you're going to laugh at this.
Go on.
They've only just bought the house next door, right? And they're watching us do this. And I just saw them go into the house, and they're thinking, "Oh my goodness, what
have I let myself in for?"
so all these people have gone into next door's house. Okay, I'm going to quickly show you. Okay, that's next door's house. That's the weeds in next door's house. Okay, I'm going to come back to Gertrude, Gerty the weed.
Oh, I was thinking probably something with the letter W to correspond with weed. But there again, I haven't thought of anything yet.
It's going to be called Gerty unless you can come up with anything better.
I'll try.
So anyway,
I'll try.
My neighbours, my new neighbours who I have not met, have all turned up en masse. And I have to say, a very nice car. And they're probably thinking, what in the world is going on?
Can I just go back? You said Gertrude.
Yes.
How do we know it's female?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
It's a very good point, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Viewers, is that a male weed?
Or is it a female weed?
Answers in the chat, please.
Yes.
I don't know.
I know nothing about foliage.
I must admit, you've thrown me now, because
there you see.
I don't know.
Well, it serves you right for coming up with the name Gertrude.
Gerty.
Or Gert.
Anyway,
Gert.
So let me tell you what's going on. We're actually in my front garden, looking towards the house with the weeds. Now, later on, so I'm going to spin the camera around and we're going to put ourselves in vision. But you're going to have to hang on to the very end to do that. Now, if you're watching it, obviously, if you're not watching it live, you can spin this towards the end. So the last 5 minutes, we'll spin it over and then you can see how ugly we really are.
Yes, and I wish I put a suit on.
Okay, right. So we're going to talk about weeds. No, we're not. We're going to talk about all sorts of things. I've got the first of my random things.
Yes.
I'd like to share with you.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you go onto a quiz show, right? Have you ever wondered, if you've gone to a quiz show, what you need to wear?
Well, I know. Because I've been I've been in audiences on various things.
No. But have you been actually featured?
Oh, no, I haven't. No.
Okay, I can tell you.
That's on my bucket list.
The official things of what you should wear. Because people say, "What do you wear?" Okay, if you're going to go on television, you can't wear stripes. You can't wear checks, anything with a small pattern on. You can't wear logos at all, because that is a definite no-no. But what you have to wear, they say, wear what you're wearing if you went out on a Saturday night. And that's why, when you look back in time on game shows, guys used to wear suits and ladies used to wear dresses when they're going on game shows. And this has been media. I need to reveal to you that I used to work in the media. Okay, so I need to kind of tell you that. And this is official advice that people used to give contestants coming on TV shows. So, what would you wear on a Saturday night if you're going out?
Well, it's not very often. Not very often I go out on a Saturday night. But I just wear casual stuff, I think. Depends what the do is, I suppose.
No, you're going on the telly.
Oh, going on the telly. Well, if going on the telly,
yeah.
I would probably just wear sort of light casual stuff. Nothing too heavy, no suits or anything like that. But nothing. I wouldn't put jeans on or t-shirts or anything like that.
Right.
I'd probably put an open-necked shirt on or something like that.
To this very day.
That's probably what I do.
To this very day in the UK, when you go on game shows, this is the official advice that people are given. That is, to wear whatever you were wearing if you're going out on a Saturday night. And so when you next watch a game show, wherever you're watching this, when you next watch a game show on the telly, I can tell you in the UK, actually in America as well, they say that's what you're supposed to wear. That is what you're wearing on a Saturday night. So there you are. Think about that.
There is an exception to that, I have to say.
What's that?
Because when I applied to go in the audience of Deal or No Deal with Noel Edmonds,
Oh, yeah.
we were told, we had an email to say that we had to wear black.
Oh, that's because you're in the audience.
That's because we're in the audience, but
Yeah.
I know it's different otherwise. But and it's going down that road. It seems to be quite normal these days that if you're going, and I've been in audiences on quite a few different programs,
Yeah.
and black seems to be the thing that you have to wear.
Right. Okay. Yeah, but that's if you're in the audience. I'm talking about if you're actually taking part
Yeah,
in the actual program.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's the kind of
Yeah.
thing.
yeah.
Anyway, there you go. So,
That's for another day, I think. I'd
Yeah.
love to be in the audience, not only the audience, but again,
yeah.
but also, take it a stage further and actually be on TV, whether it's recorded or live. Be lovely.
Shall we zoom into Gerty?
Is that all right? We'll go with
Hang on.
Gerty then.
We can zoom in.
We'll go with that.
Look at that. Whoa. Look at that. Live Gerty. Look at that zoom in there.
That's very nice.
If you're interested in the technology I'm using on this, by the way, go to, on this channel, there's a couple of making of ones, and I show you the equipment and the camera that we're using. That's very exciting. Look at that. Wow.
Yes. Do we know what that actually is there? Because it looks like some sort of a fern.
What, the weed itself?
Yeah, I mean, you look at it; it does look like a fern, doesn't it?
No, you're looking at look at this weed.
Yeah,
There's weeds all over
I'm looking at all different ones.
Yeah, look at what.
But that one,
Oh, look at what our viewers are watching.
that one there, I don't know. There again, there must be a name for it, like this one in front of us.
Oh,
I don't know.
We're getting messages coming through.
Well done.
Messages coming through.
Right.
We can see ants apparently.
Ants?
Yeah. Can you see ants?
I can't see ants. It must be a very good camera.
So yeah, we.
Oh, I can.
Oh, that's a fly.
Oh, it's a fly.
No, apparently on
It's a flying ant then.
look, you're not used to doing television.
No.
They're looking at that, and you can see ants. Can you? Let's see if I can zoom in a bit more. And
Well, ants are very, very tiny.
yeah,
I don't think so.
can you see ants?
I can't see ants. No.
No, I can't see any ants.
No,
there, can
I
you?
don't think you'd even see a beetle, would you? That even if you're
No?
that close, I don't think you'd see any insects at all. Never mind, or even a worm, probably.
I can't see ants.
No, I don't think so. I don't
Okay,
think,
right.
No, I don't think you would you?
Don't know. That looks a bit. Looks a bit nasty under there, doesn't it?
Mm.
There you go. Let's zoom out again on Gerty, so we can show her in
Yeah.
all her glory.
Yes.
His glory,
Yeah.
their glory.
Yes.
It's a non-binary thing. That's the word of the moment. Isn't it?
Yes. I think that's probably the way we should look at it.
I see. Apparently, the ants are in the branches of it. They are. This is the-
Right?
yeah. These are the
Oh.
messages coming through that they're in the branches of it.
Is that right?
Well spotted. That's all I can say.
Well, very good eyesight, I have to say. 20/20 vision. It's got to be.
Fantastic. Hello to Steve, who's watching us in Humberside.
Oh, good morning, Steve, in Humberside.
Yes, we're coming through live on his big screen television there. Good
Wonderful.
morning,
Hope you're well, Steve.
Steve. Yay! Thanks
Hope you're enjoying
Thanks
what
for
we're
tuning
doing.
in to Live Weeds here on YouTube. This is what YouTube has been made for, hasn't it?
Mm.
Live Weeds on our first ever broadcast.
I'm just waiting for somebody to come up with the technical name for these weeds that we're looking at. Because they all have these long,
Yeah, they've got
convoluted
Latin
names.
name.
Yeah.
this weed we're looking
Maybe
at.
somebody knows.
I can tell you what the Latin name for that weed is.
Oh, here we go.
This weed is Weedus horribilis.
Oh dear, why did I ask? Why did I even mention
Any
it?
of you horticulturists
Well,
viewing in this morning
I
will
dear,
realise
oh
that
dear.
is yes, Weedus horribilis.
Thank you.
Right.
Well, we're a lot better for knowing that.
You are right. To any of your viewers here, if you can hang on for another 45 minutes, that would be amazing because we are
It would.
quarter of the way through our first ever broadcast.
Where has the last 15 minutes gone?
I don't know.
It's frightening, isn't it?
So where does the time go? Right, stuff I wanted to talk about,
Mm.
and this came up. Did you see the Northern Lights last night?
I didn't, and I wish I had.
Have you?
And
Yeah?
if I'd have thought about it, because obviously I was out and about yesterday, but if I'd have had the time, I would have done something about it and gone. And I actually probably would have gone into a space where there's no lighting, because obviously a lot of places have lighting all over the place, sodium lights or whatever, and it's difficult to see. But if you go to a place out of the way where there's very little lighting,
Yeah.
of course it's going to look even better. And I do regret that.
Have you actually ever seen the Northern Lights?
No, I have not.
Now,
There's another thing on my list of things.
Well, tonight's the night. Because
Yeah, that's right.
If you're viewing in the UK, in fact, anywhere in the Northern Hemisphere on the planet, is that tonight's the night that could be really good for Northern Lights. All you got to do is go to a very dark, isolated area and just basically look north. So the question is, where's north? So if you see where the sun is at 12:30 in the UK or your local time, put your back to the sun, and then you're looking at north. Did you
There
know?
you are. I didn't know that.
That's how you get to see it. When you zoom it, we can see ants, apparently. Layla says. So I think for Layla, we need to zoom.
Well, can I say, first of all, good morning, Layla. Nice to know you're out there this morning. But you must have 20/20 vision, because we can't.
I can't see it on my little
No,
monitor.
we can't. We can't see any ants at all.
So there you go. I'm just gonna move it around ever so slowly here. You see my dodgy camera work. Layla's viewing in Qatar. Good morning, Qatar. Good afternoon, Qatar. You're 2 hours ahead of the UK. So there you go. I bet it's sunnier in Qatar than it is here in the UK. I can't see the ants.
No.
There you go.
No.
That's good.
Well, like I say, Layla, you've got 20/20 vision. Absolutely.
Very good. 20/20 is very good vision.
It is.
Couldn't see the ants. Mind you, we are in fairly bright light here, so that's kind of hampered us. Should we have some new ones? Shall we? Should we have some new weeds?
New weeds?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just warming to the other ones.
Oh, we'll stay with Gerty for a bit longer then.
Oh, don't. I mean, I'm enjoying looking at them. But if you must, you must.
We'll put up some new weeds for you in a minute. Okay.
Oh.
Now, anyway, so come back to. So, if anyone knows the proper Latin name for this, let's come back to the Northern Lights thing. Apparently, it was amazing last night.
Yes, I've seen some pictures today of the Northern Lights, and that took place last night, and they are absolutely spectacular, because normally it tends to be the north of England or Scotland where you can see them, but further down the country you're able to see them last night, and also I think the idea is you're able to see them in the south of our country tonight as well.
Okay, this is it. This is one of these things that happens to the sun every. Oh, how many was it? Every 20 odd years, the sun goes quiet, then gets very busy, and then gets quiet again. Bit like my social life. So at the moment, it's really busy. It's solar maximum, so there's lots and lots of solar stuff going on, and you can then see the Northern Lights with all the.
Wow.
I'm talking technical. It's all the plasma and stuff that interferes with the Earth's magnetic field.
Yeah, it's got a technical word for this Northern Lights, hasn't it?
Aurora Borealis.
I was waiting for you to say that.
You knew I did.
I knew you were going to do it eventually.
And if you're in the south of the planet, it's called Aurora Australis.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
right.
It is.
I'll try and remember that.
Remember that. That's another part of your homework. So there you go. I thought you might be interested. Layla says, I can see them even if you don't zoom in. Oh, okay. It's just clearly, Layla, our eyesight is terrible. This doesn't. I was just thinking.
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
See, we're going to go to different places all across the UK, and we're going to broadcast to you live from all these different places, and so this is very much the test. Those of you who have hung on so far, my goodness me, you're amazing. This is the test broadcast to see how it all works, see how long the batteries work and things like that. Because we're obviously going to do some more interesting things than just literally filming weeds.
I'm sorry, I'm just interested in what you said earlier. You said things like watching paint dry. Are we actually going to do that?
Are we going to watch? I don't think that would be very good for our YouTube hits somehow.
No, maybe not. Maybe not. All right.
I can't imagine the whole world going, let's look at paint. I think this will be the first and last.
You know, from the glistening bit to when the glistening goes. I'm sorry. Oh dear.
We do have a really good bridge, both road bridge and rail bridge, near us here in Devon, and we're going to go there and broadcast from there very soon.
That'd be great fun. Look forward to that.
So we can see some very interesting things there. There's lots more things to talk about than weeds.
Can I just ask you? I mean, you were talking about the Northern Lights and things like that, but I'm thinking about things like temperatures, because there are people out there probably like in the old school, and they talk about things like Fahrenheit and centigrade. Obviously, well, in terms of people sort of changing to Fahrenheit, centigrade, or whatever. Now, I'm the old school. I'm working in sort of Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
But do people know how to change from centigrade to Fahrenheit?
What, convert it?
Yeah. And if not, this is my party piece, I think.
Go
And
on
you're going to tell
Oh,
me
look,
I'm wrong.
just interrupting you. Sorry there, Howie.
Oh, it's all right.
Wind blowing the weeds.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
pretty amazing, as I'm sure you can see. Wind blowing weeds. Doesn't get better than that.
Okay.
Sorry, carry on.
Right. Oh, yes. I think I know what I was saying. Yes.
Your party piece.
My party piece. Well, if you say you're working in centigrade, say you've got a temperature of 14 degrees centigrade. You're going to correct me if I'm wrong here.
Yeah.
So you've got a temperature of 14 degrees centigrade. Then if you want to convert it to Fahrenheit, then you double it and add 30.
Right.
Does that sound about right? So in other words, if you've
Yeah.
got 14 degrees centigrade, then you double it, which is 28. Then you add 30, 58.
See,
That's how I was taught to change it.
really.
Yeah.
I remember some of them. 16 Celsius
Yeah.
is 61 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
And the reason why you can remember that is because you just reverse the numbers.
Ah.
16 Celsius,
Yeah.
61 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
And another one that works for is 82 Fahrenheit,
Right.
is 28 Celsius.
Ah.
So
Right. Right.
That's-
Okay.
Yes. And,
Okay. Well, anyway, that's what I was. It's always in the brain because that's how I was taught
Yeah.
from a very early age.
So
I'm getting on a bit.
Amazingly, we have viewers, and so I'm
Oh.
to wherever you're watching this, whether you're watching the live stream or you're watching this afterwards, I thank you so much. This is the first ever broadcast from Click Here Live. We intend to go out and about all around the UK doing bits and bobs, broadcasting to you from wherever and bringing you live action. Now, this morning, what you're seeing here, as we set up in my front garden here in Devon, and we're just filming weeds because ultimately we're going to be out and about, going to places, filming exciting things and bringing it to you live. Now, did you know Manchester, the big thing that's happening in the world of YouTube streaming, you see, is it's the guys who set up, men and women, who set up at the airports, the aviation streamers.
Oh yes.
And I heard this week, to give you an example, you're not going to believe this, there are 6 based at Manchester Airport already.
That's a lot, isn't it?
Bringing, can you imagine it getting a little bit naughty around?
And aren't they all doing the same thing?
Yes.
Or does it vary?
Well, they're all filming the same plane arriving.
Well, what's the point in that then?
Well, it's the word saturation comes to mind.
Yes, that's a very good word to use.
And I must wonder, is there going to come a point where there's like too much?
Yeah.
I think we've cornered the world when it comes to weeds.
I think so.
Shall we? Shall we have some? I'm just looking at the other weeds here. Shall we have some sunlit weeds?
Oh, go on then.
Have you done?
If you must.
Have you done enough with Gerty now?
Yeah, I think so. You move on.
Okay.
Time to move on.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to spin the camera around. So, bye, Gerty. Bye. I'm going to go around here. Okay. And look, this is my front garden. I do apologise for my front garden. I know. Oh, look, there's a bit of.
Dear, dear.
Ah, there you go. Look, sunlit weeds.
You see, I'm very proud of myself because a few days ago when we had the nice weather,
Yeah.
I actually got rid of all the weeds in my front and back garden and also the rockery too.
Right.
But just one point here, to do with foliage and things like that,
Yes.
they're now telling us not to mow our lawns.
Why?
That's the latest thing because
Why?
it's all to do with conservation and protecting wildlife and things
Yeah.
like that. And that is the latest thing.
I've got some breaking news.
Do we have a stab? No, people, you better explain what a stab is.
A jingle,
It's like
jingle.
A da, 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 da. Sorry.
Do you want to do that again?
Da, 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 da.
Yes, folks, we have some breaking news. This is Gerty.
Yes.
We're going back to Gerty again.
Yes.
Is square-stalked willow herb.
Wow.
Apparently.
I really wanted to know that.
Do you reckon these are? I think these are little Gerties actually.
Sorry.
So, these are little square-stalked willow
Oh,
herbs.
my.
Don't you know?
Goodness me.
So there you are.
Well,
Thank you,
we've
Steve.
learned something today, children.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, thank you, Steve, for that.
A complete genius.
That's wonderful.
Well done. So the square-stalked willow herb, also known as little Gerties.
Wonderful.
Gertius wedus. So in the sun there, that's quite nice, isn't it? Not bad. Right, should we talk about it now? Right, we'll talk about it now, shall we?
Go on.
The neighbours have gone now.
The neighbours have gone.
For the first 25 minutes of
Yes.
this broadcast,
Yes.
my new neighbours have been walking around here. Now, just picture this. What are they going to think of me?
Well, I'm lucky because
You don't live
I
here?
don't live here. Oh dear.
What honestly, did you see the looks they were giving us?
Yeah, and is this your first encounter with them, by the way?
Yes, I've never met them before.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I've never met them before.
Right.
And I'll tell you what.
Well, this is going to be interesting when they turn up
Now
again.
they've gone. Now they've gone. What
I'll
I'm
tell
going to do,
you.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you their garden. Oh, that's the lamppost, and that's their garden.
Yes.
That is, and they got a new patch of soil here. There it is, and I need to loosen the shot a bit. There we go. And so that's the grass growing. So I can actually bring you, if you like, some live grass growing. How about that?
Wonderful.
Has that made you
Isn't that sexy?
really?
Yes.
Oh, you
really?
that was you. You just debuted on the channel. Then you were in shot.
Oh, was I?
Yeah.
Oh
look
dear.
At that. Wow.
I said I should put a suit on.
That's next. That's next. I promise you, we'll turn the camera around at the end, and then you can see us. Okay?
Yes.
Do you know? Do you know what I've forgotten?
What have you forgotten?
I forgot to put my hat on.
Oh, yes, you have.
I'm gonna go back to. I'm gonna go back to the.
Never mind.
Gonna go back to this. There we go. Go back to these nice sunny weeds. They're quite pretty. Isn't it nice when the light goes behind them? Oh, there's the lovely lead that's bringing us power. Let's try and frame out that. There we go.
Wonderful.
Good. We are halfway through our broadcast.
We are.
Layla says, "Wow." Bless you, Layla.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
That's a very good word to use.
Liking the camera, she is.
Oh.
Now, see, I got this camera. This camera I bought in auction
Yes.
from the BBC,
Oh, the Broken Biscuit Company.
Broken Biscuit Company.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at the sky. Sorry, I'm distracting myself. So I bought this camera from the BBC in an auction not long ago. I've been planning this channel for 3 years. I have.
Gosh.
Can I take a drink of water?
You can. Go on. Off
Say
you go.
hello to our lovely viewers.
Lovely viewers, hello, and it's so delightful that you're out there. It really is, because this is making all this worthwhile to know you are watching us. And we're very, very grateful to you all, I have to say, and it's terrific.
And amazingly, we do have viewers,
Yeah, we do.
which is absolutely incredible. So thank you. I'm just looking at the sky.
Yes.
Shall I see if I can do this? See if I can get up to the sky. Hang on.
I've noticed something, actually, up
What?
there.
What have you noticed?
Well, apart from the sun,
You noticed the sun. Well, you're really coming on, aren't you?
yeah, I've noticed that there's jet streams from various aircraft
That's
flying around.
exactly what I was thinking of.
Isn't it wonderful?
Let's have a
And
look.
they're all over the place. They're like
Okay.
crisscrossing all over the place, aren't they?
Right, there we go. So we've switched from weed cam now to sky cam.
Yes.
And there you go. There's a contrail.
Yeah.
There you go. Yay.
It's a lovely sight, isn't it, when you've got a nice clear day?
There. Look at that.
Can you spot an aircraft up there?
Nah, I can't.
Oh, that's a shame, isn't it?
So we're not quite doing aviation yet, then, are
You
we?
could probably tell us what it is
I bet.
up there,
I can. I'm a real aviation
even at
enthusiast.
30,000 feet.
They'll be higher than that up there.
It
That's
probably would be.
That's serious cruising altitude. That is.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a contrail, and I can tell you that plane there is
Yes.
flying from the UK towards America
Yes.
because it's one of those air routes
Yes.
that go over here.
Yes.
Wow! Look at that. Yay! There you go. Nice. There's the lamppost. Devon sky, folks. I'm going to leave that on. I'll leave that in vision for a bit.
You leave that there.
There you go.
Just as an alternative to looking at weeds for the moment.
Well, I know we've gone past our brief of weeds.
Yeah, I think your next job would be to get a hoe and sort the garden out, get rid of the weeds like I've done.
Well,
Maybe.
I'm thinking of doing something. I've just noticed some really nice purple weeds in the garden.
Yes. Oh, I noticed them ages ago.
Oh, okay. I think we need purple weeds. Are you done with the sky?
Done with the sky. When you focus on these weeds that are purple,
Yeah.
then we need to identify them again, don't we?
Okay. All right. Hang on.
We need to find out what they are.
Let's come back down to.
They're very nice, actually, aren't they?
Look at that.
Very pretty.
Trying to frame up some nice ones for you. The wall's a bit grubby, isn't it? How about that for size? Oh, yeah, look at that. Maximum zoom. Camera cannot get any closer.
Wonderful.
Hang on, messages coming in.
There are messages coming in.
Can't believe it.
Somebody's going to identify the purple flowers, probably.
Ah, dear, let's have a look. Wow, that's more like it. Amazing view. Like the weeds with flowers.
Yeah. I was expecting to see some bees around, buzzing around, or some wasps or something, but I'm disappointed.
Yeah, fair point. Fair point.
I mean, it's a lovely day. It's this time of year when they're out and about. Why? What is it? Why is there not many bees and wasps around? I don't know.
There you go. Look, I've got quite a few for your money there.
It's lovely.
Lovely. Pretty colours.
Make a nice photo, that would.
Lovely colours.
Yeah, very nice.
What else we got? We've got yellow ones. We've got yellow ones next door.
Oh yeah. If I look over here, yeah, there are yellow ones.
Let's feature some yellow ones.
I don't know what they are either.
Dandelions, I think.
Yeah, and also there's some sort of bluey ones as well,
Oh.
just in front of the what you term as dandelions.
The blue ones are very similar to the ones that of Gerty's friends.
Yeah, they are more blue, but actually there's a slight bluey pink, I would say. I don't know.
Look, oh wait,
I
I've got to
don't
do this.
think they're bluebells.
We're halfway through our broadcast.
But we both know nothing about plants
Obviously.
and flowers.
Absolutely.
It is so obvious, isn't it?
I need to welcome you if you've just joined us. My name's Chris.
I'm Howard.
Welcome to Click Here Live. This is a brand new channel that's going to go out and about around the UK, bringing you the sights and sounds of more interesting things than plants growing in my front garden. This is just the test of what's going on, you see. I think we need to go back to Gerty.
Go on then. All right.
Let's go back to Gerty. Where are you, Gerty? Oh, look. She
Hasn't grown anymore. Can you tell?
Well, I suppose.
Probably a millimetre or something, maybe, while we've been talking.
She has grown a bit.
Yes. Yes.
There you go, Gerty. Bless her.
Lovely.
So far, so good. Amazingly, we have viewers.
Isn't it wonderful? And it's so gratifying to know there are people out there watching us.
So thank you very much.
Yes, thank you from me too.
The whole point of this channel is to get out and about. Now, I was saying at one of the airports here in the UK, they got 6 different YouTubers filming the same thing. And I'm thinking, well, why don't we be different?
And it's interesting what you say, because you mentioned about sort of 6 people at a certain airport. Then you look at other airports and there's probably just one. And there's airports that you probably think there should be people where there aren't any.
There's only one guy at Birmingham Airport.
Yes, there is.
There is.
And there's only one at other places like Newcastle, by the looks of it, and Dublin, and they seem to be spreading gradually. But yeah, there seems to be just one.
Do you think we should go to Birmingham?
I think that would be a good idea, and this time of year, I suppose, is a good time to go, because you've got all the holiday flights going off, aren't you?
I think it'd be really good if, quite possibly, our viewers suggested where we should go.
I think that's a very good idea.
Nice suggestions only, please. This is
Yes.
a family channel.
Indeed, it is.
Definitely.
But
Oh well.
that certainly is one place in mind.
Okay. Right. So we are back with Gerty. I hope you're enjoying Gerty there. And if you just joined the channel, welcome along. Here we are doing all sorts of things. Amazingly, some viewers. I'm so grateful of you tuning in, honestly, wherever you are in the world. It's so good of you to watch this rubbish, because this is rubbish. Let's be honest. It's just two old boys.
It may be rubbish, but it's good fun, isn't it? That's what we can say about doing this.
Yeah, and the one thing I'm slightly concerned about at the moment is the sun is slowly coming round, and I'm slowly being toasted in the sun.
And you forgot, as of course you mentioned earlier, that you hadn't put your hat on.
And I haven't put my hat on.
I didn't realise actually till you said it, even though I'm very close to you.
Howie has got a cap on.
I have.
He's clearly a wiser man than I am.
Oh yes.
So that's enough Gerty for now. Let's go back to the sunny ones again. Wait, here we go. Look at that. Isn't that lovely with the sun behind it?
Yeah, it is.
Mike, that's it. I'm trying to get a good framing. I am not a camera person. Okay, I need to say that for sure. That's not the thing I do. I'm more of an audio person, to be honest with you, because my background is in radio, and then after radio I went into sound in television, so it's very much an audio-y type career, and I've given all that silly business up now, and I'm just doing this for fun, basically.
The nearest I actually got to working a TV camera was not actually working the camera, but quite a few years ago when we were doing a charity do live on TV.
Yeah.
And what we did, they said, if you want something to do, then we need you to pull and move the cable around so that the cameraman who was operating the camera, that they could take it round in different places, but he sort of removed the slack or whatever to get a decent shot without tugging at the camera lead.
Right.
So there's probably a technical term for somebody who moves a camera lead in different places and pulls it out to give some slack or whatever. Is there a technical name for that?
I think
because you should know, know all about these things.
They were called camera assistants, but also there's something in television called grips, and grips kind of do everything.
Right? Could I have been a grip?
You see, grips. You do
grips. Could I have been a grip?
The kind of electronic engineers type things, and they deal with all sorts of bits and bobs, but they're very handy.
Well, this was live TV, and I actually, silly though this may sound, I found it an honour to actually just move on live TV, just moving the cables from place to place. I can hear a plane. I can hear a plane too. Do you know what it is?
Sounds like a little light It's GA, General Aviation.
Oh, is it a Piper Comanche?
Do you know what? I'm going to go back up to the. I'm going to go back up here again.
See, I can't see it at the moment.
Hang on. I can hear it, but I can't see it.
Okay.
Look at the contrails that we had before. There we go. Look, we've got an extra one now.
Yes, there is an extra one. You're quite right.
But I can't see.
Oh, I can see it.
Where?
Up there.
Where?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, it's about to disappear behind the roof.
Behind the roof, yes, so, it's gone now.
Sorry.
Oh, dear.
Bit slow off the mark there. But, as you can see, we've got birds flying by.
Wouldn't it be nice if a little dicky bird was to...
Sorry, what if you just walked out of an Enid Blyton novel or something? I have.
A little dicky bird just to arrive close by and do some foraging or something like that would be even nicer, wouldn't it? You should have put a bird table up here.
Oh, my...
Or a bag of nuts or something.
A dicky bird?
Dicky bird.
What, a legendary cricketing umpire?
No, it's nothing to do with a cricketing umpire. God bless him.
We get live birds.
Yeah. You live birds.
Yeah, live birds. That's nice.
Good morning.
Postie's walking by.
Mr. Postman. I need to ask Mr. Can I ask the postman a question?
Yeah, please do.
Is that right? Why is it a postman wears shorts even in the winter?
Well, I just always have.
Right, well, there's your answer.
You're a hardy soul, aren't you?
It's...
Anyway, sorry to interrupt you, Jay.
Yeah, you carry on. You've got a lot of hard work to do. There we are.
He's got shorts on.
Yes, I know.
For data protection purposes.
Well, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that because I haven't got the legs for it, I have to say. But there we are. What's he focusing?
Your
my legs. No, I am not rolling my trousers up for anybody.
Oh, that would be scary.
I'm sorry. Yes, it would be very scary. People would be switching off then.
Ah, there it is.
There we are.
Right. Let's go back.
I don't know what he said, but he's laughing. So there we are, Mr. Posty. Do a grand job on a Saturday.
Yeah, Posty's on a Saturday. I'm
I know,
impressed.
it's unusual, isn't it? Very unusual.
Posty on a Saturday. I'm impressed.
I know.
Posty's on Saturdays. Tell us about it. Come on in. Come
Come here.
Sorry, my name's Chris. This is Howie, and you're live on air at the moment on YouTube.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Good.
What's your name?
Gary.
Gary, how long have you been a Posty?
Over 30 years.
Wow. Why are you wearing shorts?
I've always worn shorts.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like walking?
I don't have much choice in this job.
How many miles a day do you reckon you walk?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
5 hours worth.
Really? 30 years. Is that kind of like an ambition to always be a Posty?
No, it's just a job that I was sort of forced into, really.
Oh, well. But you enjoy it, do you?
Into recession.
It's good fun to do?
Yeah. Well, an office.
Well, it's beautiful. Well, describe to our viewers who are looking at the live. We're broadcasting live weeds, by the way.
Who's this?
You know the internet. People love watching all sorts of stuff.
Oh, right.
And then we just chat to people who walk by.
Well, there you go.
Sorry, look, I'm interrupting
Yeah,
your...
no, it's
Are you
okay.
on the clock as a Posty?
Yes.
Okay, off you go, mate. Thank you very much. Oh, what a nice guy.
There we are.
There you go.
Mr. Posty, doing a grand job.
Stop. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
Yes, all right.
Okay.
We've got to pay for that.
Oh, yeah, we might have to. Don't sing.
A little bit of PRSing there.
Don't sing. You get a content match.
No, there we are.
There we go. That was,
Well, that was interesting.
our first live guest.
Yes.
Tell you what we can do. Hang on. Because this is a test broadcast. And we've got 20 minutes to go.
Crikey.
Yeah, I know.
My goodness.
Doesn't time fly when you're having a
It does.
disaster? I think I can do this.
Oh. Does that mean we can do a little bit of a talky bit over the music then? Yes, we can.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't send our viewers to sleep with the nice melodic music.
Now look at that. Look, just sit back now.
And
Wherever you
relax.
Enjoy the music.
And take it easy.
What are you doing today? Relaxing. There's some weeds growing.
Yeah. A Saturday sit down.
You going to mention your radio show?
No,
Okay.
no. I'm not going to do that.
He will do. He will in future, I promise you.
All right.
Look, I have to say something, and I think you people are lovely. We have likes. Okay, here we go. Steve says, hang on, we'll get rid of the music. Faded away. We have comments. Steve says, I have a question. I'm buying a small radio scanner which claims to be able to allow you to listen to air traffic control. Are these broadcasts scrambled in a way, or are they in the clear?
No, I've no idea.
I can tell
on
you
that one.
They're in the clear.
Okay.
They're in the clear because they're basically to keep it easy to listen to. So aviation broadcasting mostly is in the clear.
It's things like the emergency services, I think, that you can't. Am I right in saying this?
Yeah, they've started to scramble.
You can't.
The blue lights
Yeah.
are now scrambled.
And they did that many years ago, didn't they?
They do. So there you go.
Interesting stuff.
So yeah, aviation that you hear, so those lovely planes whizzing over the top. They broadcast in the open, unscrambled. Anyone can listen to them. It's one of those interesting things that you can't put that talk on air in the UK. Now, streamers around the world, they fade up air traffic control, and it's easy to do. You just get a little scanning radio, plug it into your little audio thing that you got here, and then you put it on air. But in the UK, that's illegal. You must not put live air traffic control on the air because that's very naughty.
Interesting.
Unless you want to enjoy porridge.
Thank you.
There you go.
Not today.
So, Steve, thank you so much.
Yes,
for
thank you, Steve, for
sending
that.
us a
Interesting question.
Thank you. The internet says there's a 74% chance the purple flowers are little geranium I don't know. It's got a heart over it. I can't read it properly.
Is it spelt there? Because shall I try and pronounce it? If you spell it, I'll have a go.
IT.
Pardon?
You said if you can spell it.
Oh, no. I was a bit late on that one, wasn't I?
Come on.
Come on, wake up for goodness sake.
Keep up. Keep
Come
up.
on.
Keep up
Sorry.
with the flowers.
Sorry.
So there you go. The internet says there's a 74% chance the purple flowers. Let's get the purple flowers. Hang on.
Yes.
Let's go back to the purple
Focus.
flowers. Focus on the purple flowers. There they are. Lovely purple flowers.
Yeah.
They are. So they're a type of geranium.
Oh.
Purpureum. Geranium purpureum.
P-E-R. No. P-U-R.
P-U-R-P-U-R-E-U-M.
I probably wouldn't have spelled it quite like that, but near enough.
Can I
Which
thank
makes no-
Steve? Steve is our first ever chat person on the
Yes,
channel.
we thank you for that, Steve.
Other people have been sending me messages by other means, but for you, Steve, fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
We are getting. I thank you for joining. This is a test broadcast. This is a brand new channel. You're here on our first ever broadcast. 15 minutes to go, by the way, and then we're going to call it a day.
I cannot believe that we got 15 minutes to go.
There you go. Should we have some more Gerty?
Yeah, go on.
Let's put Gerty back on again. Meow. There she is. He is. It is.
Lovely.
Is it non-binary? I don't know. I'm not very birds and the bees. I don't know anything about that stuff. So there's Gerty, or not. Who knows? Very nice. Do you know?
Yeah.
I got to thank my postman. I thought he was lovely. That wasn't he? What's he called? Gary, wasn't it?
Gary.
Yeah. What a good man. The way you just jumped on him. And then when I said
He was expecting a nice, quiet round this morning, and then what happened?
And then when I said to him, we're broadcasting live weeds on the internet, what you couldn't see was the look on his face.
The look on his face was magic. It really was.
He gave me the "Are you mad, mate?" look, and he kind of looked at me and went, "You're completely barking mad, aren't you?" And he is absolutely right.
Yeah, I know.
So there you go.
But we're sat out here in the wonderful sunshine,
It is lovely and sunny.
looking at weeds.
Looking at
what
weeds.
could be better?
I'm just slightly worried about me getting a suntan.
Oh,
Actually,
you'll
Howie,
feel it tomorrow.
I'm gonna go and get my hat.
Are you? All right.
Can you talk about Gerty for a bit?
I can try and talk about Gerty for a little bit.
Talk about anything you like.
All right. Can I mention my radio show?
You said you weren't going to mention it.
Well, you talked me into it.
You said you weren't going to mention it.
All right. Can I or not?
Yes, of course you can.
All right. Thank you
Right.
very much.
I'm going to go and hang on. Where's me? I'll turn me off.
How much can I say?
I won't be listening. So
All right. So I can say what I want. Okay.
right, I'm going to go and
All
get my hat because
You go and get your
I have
hat.
to say, dear viewer, I haven't got much on the top of my head,
No. Well, neither have I.
and
But then I saw sense and you didn't.
where I used to have waves, the tide has gone out, and there's a lot of sand there now.
Okay.
Right, go on. You go and talk about your radio show, and I'll be back.
All
in a
right.
minute.
Okay. Well, you toddle off then, and I just hope that it's not too late and you don't feel the effects tomorrow, because it tends to happen, doesn't it? When it takes maybe 24 hours before it starts to hurt and everything. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I do a radio show. I've done all aspects of radio, right through commercial radio, right hospital radio, and the BBC. And now I present a Sunday morning programme on a station called Devon Air Radio, which covers quite a bit of Devon, in fact. And I do a Sunday morning programme which involves music and chat and general what I call is cheery banter. So that's from 10 till 12 on a Sunday morning, and I very much enjoy it too.
And how would one tune in to this marvellous station?
Yes.
Did you say that already? I'm sorry if I missed it.
Did I say what? Sorry?
How do you tune in?
How do you tune in? Well, you can tune in on the internet, and you can also tune in on FM. We're on DAB.
Oh, so how most people are going to tune to you on the internet. So
On the internet.
what's the
You'll
station?
find it's just Devon Air, as I mentioned before, it's Devon Air Radio. So just go on your search engine, whatever it is, to Devon Air Radio, and then you will find us live.
So-
or you can listen again if you wish, if you can't listen live.
So it's devonairradio.com.
DevonAirRadio.com
Okay.
is right. That is our website address.
Yeah, I'll do it for you, okay?
Yeah, go on then.
I'll do your promotion for you.
Yeah, go on then.
There they are, Devon Air Radio. Go listen to a show.
Yeah.
UK
We've
time.
also got an app as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's enough, because they don't pay me anything for
No,
this.
all right then.
Right.
Where were we?
I don't know.
Before we were so rudely interrupted by me.
We've got 12 minutes of our broadcast left.
Indeed. What do you want to talk about in the next 12 minutes?
Oh,
then?
there's lots. Hang on. I'm going to go back. We're done with Gerty. Let's go back to a bit more backlit weeds. How's that look?
It's wonderful.
Backlit weeds, folks. How exciting is that? Look, obviously we're going to go to really interesting locations
We
around
are.
the place where we don't have to talk complete rubbish.
And as you mentioned earlier, just to remind the ladies and gentlemen watching us
Yeah.
that please let us know if there's anywhere you think we should be going.
Maybe not, actually. I can imagine
In
something.
the nicest possible taste, of course, as
Yes.
somebody used to say.
It's all done in the best possible
Taste.
Yeah. Where can we go? Where can
It'd
we...
be interesting to get the ladies and gentlemen's output, would it not?
Yeah, it would. So look, we got plans to go to. There's a very big bridge here. We're in Plymouth.
There is.
On the outskirts of Plymouth, in Devon.
Yes.
And the border between Devon and Cornwall, there's a big river. And over the top of the river, there's a big bridge. That's two bridges.
Yes.
One, an old bridge made by Isambard Kingdom Brunel.
Yeah.
And then there's the Royal Albert Bridge, that was. And then there's the big main suspension bridge over it.
There
which
is.
Was, in its day, was one of the longest suspension bridges in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Opened in 71. So we're going to broadcast from there. That's going to be our first big broadcast.
That'll be great fun, actually. It really will.
Yep. So there you go. I wonder how frustrating it is for you, because you're hearing us talking and you're thinking, what do these guys look like?
Going back to the bridge,
Yeah, sure.
where obviously the river divides the two counties.
Yep.
Now, if you're going from our side of the county to the other side,
That's Devon to Cornwall.
to Cornwall,
Yep.
then you don't have to pay, but you have to pay to come out of Cornwall into Devon.
Yeah, that's one of those.
That is the thing.
That's one of those weird. Yeah, if you're going from Cornwall to Devon, you
Yeah.
have to pay money.
You do.
But if you want to go from Devon to Cornwall, I
Yeah.
think this catches out holidaymakers.
Yes.
It does.
Yes.
Because weirdly, you only pay in one direction.
That's
so yeah,
what-
if you're going from Devon into Cornwall,
Mm.
over the bridge, it's free.
Mm.
When you're coming back, it's not. Oh, sorry about the wind noise, by the way.
And of course, you can, if you want to avoid paying the toll on the bridge, you can go the longer way round, which avoids all of that.
And that takes forever, doesn't it?
It takes forever and a day, but at least you don't have to pay.
Does it cost more in petrol or diesel?
I don't know.
That'd be a
Something
question, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I've never thought of that, to be honest.
There you go. I wonder what it would be.
Never thought of that one.
There you go. So, here we are. This is the final 9 minutes of our stream. My name's Chris,
I'm Howard.
and this is Click Here Live on our very first ever broadcast. It's a test broadcast. The camera is set up. As you can see here, it's showing a nice little picture of some weeds growing in my front garden, and that's the kind of like the fun thing that we kind of launched this on. And the sun's coming round. Should we have some more sky? Because I've just looked around.
I think so.
there's
I
lots
think it'd be a very good idea.
There's lots of birds flying around here. I have to say, the birds on the car are horrendous.
Well, there's another job for you.
Hang on. Shooting sky is not easy. There you go. Now, folks, that is Devon sky for you. Is that in
Wonderful.
I don't know if that's even in focus. I'm using autofocus on the camera. No, it's not. Let's focus on the top of someone's house. There we go. There you are. There, Devon
I'm just
sky.
going to turn around because I'm facing the camera, so I'm just going to look and see.
There.
It's
Lovely.
just amazing, isn't it? And it's just a beautiful.
Oh, hang on. We got a plane. I'm going to see if I can zoom in on a plane.
Oh, I can see the plane too. What I find, I can see
Oh.
two.
Goodness me.
I can see that one that I'm pointing at, and I can see that
Hang on.
one to the right.
There he goes. Ah, we nearly had that.
Yeah.
Nearly had him.
And wouldn't it be fantastic to be up in one of those aircraft now?
Well, here we go towards London.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just kind of tell you. So towards the left of the picture there, that's west. Straight in front of you, that's looking north. And to
Yes.
the right-hand side, that's east.
Indeed it is.
So that's the way to London. Is that okay? So that's about as wide as the camera will go. There you go. So a bit of Devon sky there for you.
Very good. Very good.
Oh, God, I'm absolutely
Is
nice.
there anything else we can look at before we... we've not got that long to go. Is there anything else we can look at foliage-wise at all?
Well, see, the one thing I don't want to do is upset my neighbours. Can you imagine having me for a neighbour? Because that's like the worst thing ever.
Actually, I can.
You know, do you want
Oh,
me as
dear.
would you like me as a neighbour?
My goodness me.
That is scary in itself, isn't it? We're going to turn the cameras on ourselves in a minute. To
Yes,
say
we are.
To say
This is
goodbye.
the exciting bit, isn't it?
No, not really. But there you go.
Dear.
I got to thank you so much for viewing Honestly, it's
Yeah,
really so
me too,
kind.
Me too. It's been fantastic. And I tell you what, it obviously shows that we've been enjoying it because the time has just shot by.
Yeah,
Has it not? And look
50
at it already.
We've been on air for 54, 55 minutes.
We have, and it has just flown by.
Bit like the birds
Bit
and the
like
planes.
the birds and the planes.
Oh, hang on. I'm going to try and get another plane.
Oh, he's found another one. Hang on.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to really apologise here if I mess this up, okay?
Oh, I see it.
All right? He's a long way up, I can tell you.
He is.
I am no camera operator. Right, where is he? Don't point to it, Howard.
I thought it might make life easier if I did.
I can't even see it.
Oh, well, there you
No,
are.
he's too high. Sorry, there's very thin high cloud,
Okay.
and he's too high up.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I can't get him.
Never mind.
Sorry.
It's a shame we weren't here on air a little earlier because we had the sound of a steam train going by, didn't we?
Yeah, as we're setting up.
As we were setting up, I thought it was a neighbour who was knocking a shed down. and I thought, that sounds like a train, a steam train chugging up the hill. And
Well, what did it sound
one
like?
of the neighbours said,
What did it sound
I'm
like?
not, do you want me to do the impression?
Of course.
Chug, chug. Well, you asked a silly question there, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I can't do an impression of a steam train going up a hill.
I don't know.
Choo choo. Oh, stop this! Come on.
Yes.
Well, it was going up a steep hill, wasn't it? And or an embankment, as they call it.
There's a really big hill by here.
There is.
Yeah. And it's when trains come out of Plymouth heading towards Exeter, towards London,
Yes.
basically.
Yes.
And there you go.
Yeah, and it was a lovely sound too, wasn't it?
I didn't hear it.
Did you not?
No.
Well,
I missed it.
shame on you. Shame on you. Well, there we are.
I was the guy who was inside getting all the stuff out.
Ah, right. Sorry.
There you go.
I'll let you off with that one.
Thank you.
Okay.
We're coming close to the end of our stream.
We are.
We've got 5 minutes to go.
Indeed.
Call it a day. Should we have some more music?
Yeah, put some music on.
Okay, let's see if we can find some music for you.
All right. Something nice and melodic would be very, very nice, I think. Oh, yes.
So there's this YouTube music library.
I'm just thinking something here.
What?
Karaoke.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No, perhaps not.
Is this in keeping with this lovely sky shot?
Do you know, I think it is, actually. I think you've chosen the right piece here.
See, what I did, I went onto the YouTube music library and just downloaded 30 tracks.
Yes.
So,
I'm glad you didn't put any rock on or anything like that.
well, there's all sorts of things you can choose.
I'm sure there is.
It's come to an end.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Well, that was a bit of a non-event, wasn't it?
It was.
Anyway.
Never mind. It was all right while it lasted
So
anyway.
I just downloaded these tracks and I just put them on a little memory stick here and then play them in. Here comes the next
Ooh.
one. Shall I give it some welly?
You can do.
Give it some welly means turn up.
Have we got to guess what it is?
Well, you'll never guess what it is because this is library music.
Oh, well, that's it then.
See,
Saves a job, doesn't it?
if I play pop music,
Yeah.
then we call content hits,
Yes.
and then they're taking us off the air, and it'd be terrible. I think that matches the sky.
I think so too. I think that's ideal.
Yeah,
It's good.
that's a Devon sky here, guys, live.
Yes. Nice and relaxed, soothing music, isn't it? That.
I'm soothed already.
Okay.
That's because the tablets are now kicking in.
Are they really?
Yes.
There.
How are we doing? A few more minutes?
A few more minutes, I think.
We are going to turn the camera on ourselves.
And you know what's going to happen when we go?
What?
We'll be thinking, oh, I wish we could do some more. Well, I feel like that anyway. I don't know about you.
Do you?
Yeah, I do, but never mind.
Okay. Listen to this.
It's been fun.
Layla's been in touch. Layla Vlog. Layla Vlog. Check out Layla Vlog, by the way, on YouTube. And she says, wow, time flies. 1 hour is almost finished. Congratulations. Click here live for the very first live broadcast.
That's lovely. Layla, thank you so much for that. It means a lot to both of us. Thank you.
It certainly does. Thank you so much for messaging us on our first ever broadcast.
Yeah.
The other broadcasts are not going to be like this. I can tell you that.
No,
Because
because we're
we're
not
actually-
going to be looking at weeds for a start.
Or the sky.
Or the sky, or talking to postmen.
The sky, or jumping on the postman. That's my hand. Hello. So there we go. And I thought it was very lovely. The postman, by the way.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm not too sure what my new neighbours think of me.
Well, that's for another day when they turn up again.
Yeah,
and you happen to bump into them.
Can you imagine that?
I think you're going to have to explain something to them.
Can you imagine that conversation? You know, they kind of say,
I'd
"Hi."
rather not.
Because the first thing I'm going to go is, "What were you doing?" It'll be that question, won't it?
It will.
Also, another thing is that we are slightly in the road here.
We are.
That's something that's worth
We're causing
mentioning.
an obstruction, as they would say.
Yeah, we are technically in the road.
I'm not expecting the police to turn up and move us on any time.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Well, would you mind maybe not?
Yeah, what are you two like?
Sorry, you're infringing the road here.
What are you two idiots doing? Come on, move along, move along.
Yeah, I think you should, sir.
Yeah, do you realise you're on someone's property? Yeah,
Why is it
mine.
all policemen talk like that?
I've known many policemen who are all lovely, men and women, and absolutely none of them speak like that.
Yeah. But
And no one has ever said to me, "Evening all."
no.
Show my age.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, listen to the birds. Let's get rid of the music.
Oh, you mean the dicky birds?
Oh, show it. Now, we do have an effects microphone here. Which one's the effects microphone? Is it that one? Which one is it?
I think it's this one.
It's that one, okay. Let's turn up the effects
I
microphone.
think it is.
Okay, we'll find out now.
Yes, it is. Oh, there's quite a few
Yeah,
chirping
it's
away.
the point is that don't speak for a second, okay? Then everyone can hear some live Devon sound. All right, here we go. Hang on, let's do this. Hey, how about that? There you go. There are many birds around here. There you go. You're back on.
Wonderful.
There.
That's better.
So so just in case we needed, because I was like, I wasn't too sure what to do for effects and things, so I've done that. There we are. And back to the music.
The tweeting birds.
The tweeting birds.
Yes. They're very clever. They
They
can
are.
do that.
I think it's time for us to say goodbye.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Okay, it's time for us to go into vision. You need
Okay.
to move over there a little bit.
All right. Can I
Um,
still sit down, or do you want me to stand up?
Oh, you can sit down.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Sit down. Right. Don't go back. Don't go back too far. Don't worry, viewers. We're going to come to you in a minute.
All right. Okay. We're adjusting. We're adjusting ourselves so we can be in vision because Chris did
Here he
promise.
is. Here he is. Here he is.
Good morning, viewers. This is me
That's Howard.
wearing a protective hat
That's how. So it's looking a bit
and
wonky.
not showing my legs either. Either.
Again, let's get into shot.
There you are. And this is Chris.
Hello.
Yeah. I've got to wave to. Shall we wave to get in stereo?
Are you enjoying
There
this?
we are. There we
Wave
are.
on
We
the-
are waving to you, as you can see, and it's all been very lovely.
The thing is, it's probably disappointing now you can see us.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Funny enough.
Oh no, he doesn't
Ah.
look like that.
Yes, there you are. Yes.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, it's the best we can do, you know.
But that's it. Anyway, so thank you very, very much for watching Click Here Live.
Yes, thank you.
We're going to be doing all sorts of things as the weather gets better here in the UK summer. We're going to go to different places and broadcast you live, and got multiple cameras and things if it gets really cool. Sorry, I'm not used to wearing this. That's the thing. Multiple cameras, so we're going to bring you shots of different things that are interesting. We're going to do some aviation, obviously. We're going to do interesting places, things that are scenic, things that are interesting, going to places, bringing you that, and just basically us talking.
And of course, if any of you watching out there have any ideas for us where we can go to and do something similar to what we're doing today, then please do let us know.
Okay, I got to do all the standard YouTube stuff now. So please like what you see. Press the like button. Subscribe. Comment by all means. And I will be keeping an eye on the comments on this and replying to you. So thank you very much if you comment. and hit the notification bell, because then you'll know when we're going to go live. So that'll be easy, because I'm not very technically good on all this stuff. But anyway, there we go. Do you like the hat, by the way?
Yes, very nice.
That's my
very nice.
Do you
very
know,
nice.
These are bucket hats, and I can see this used to be. This is about 30 years old.
Is it really?
It's a Marks and Spencer's bucket hat,
Right.
and I bought it years ago.
It's worn you well, isn't it?
It has worn fairly well.
It has.
So there we go. My name's Chris.
My name's Howard.
Thank you so much for watching our first ever broadcast.
Take care, everybody.
I think we need to finish off with Gerty.
Yes, I think that's a very good
Don't you
idea.
think we started this
mean,
broadcast.
What better way can we finish all of this by looking at Gerty again?
We need to look at Gerty. Okay, all right. So what I'll do is, those of you anoraks who like seeing this kind of equipment, I'm going to show you the equipment we have on our little table here,
Oh, yes.
and then I'll show you Gerty. So here we go.
Here it is. Chris is now moving the camera around, so you'll be able to see
There's-
all our broadcasting stuff.
So there's the audio mixer.
Yes.
There's the little thingy that we are...
Dinky, I call it.
Dinky.
Dinky?
Little dinky laptop. Inside that box, is our monitor. There we can see, because the sun's obviously on us at the moment. There's the Live View Solo, which is actually doing the broadcasting for us. That's the encoder. And finally, let's go to the star of the show. There she is.
Gerty.
Hiya, Gerty. We started with Gerty, and we finished with Gerty.
Gerty.
Thank you so much for watching our first ever broadcast of Click Here Live. What an absolute pleasure that you are there and enjoying this, what is basically rubbish. But thank you anyway.
And we look forward to seeing you again very, very soon.
This is Chris signing off. Thank you so much for watching.
And from me, Howard, take care, and thank you so much for taking the time and trouble to watch us today. Thank you very much indeed.
We'll leave you with a bit of music to end the stream. Thank you now. Bye-bye.